Well, no rain as of yet, but threatening skies as the lights take effect at Coors Field in Denver. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. 2 of the best, Posey and Arenado, are coming up next. Marco Estrada, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, wasn't really a friend of the bullpen. Only went into the 5th inning, ended up with a no decision. He'll look to go a lot deeper in this one.
Eduardo Nunez strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
San Francisco, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Center fielder, number 2. Denard
at the plate, Denard Span, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Yeah, you know, I've seen a couple times with Dixon behind the plate where there was some disagreement on pitches up in the strike zone. Seems to be a polarizing spot for him sometimes, so we'll see if that comes into play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and a rather easy first out. And a look now at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
I think you're going to have to try to get on the board early and then don't let your foot off the gas. You've got to keep pressure on this club to not let them back in a ball game.
Jarrett Parker gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with 1 gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Boy, what a great start to this series here in the first inning. On the road, you'd love to give your pitcher a little something to work with out there. And he's going to have a lead now before he even throws his first pitch.
Buster Posey will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard, but if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
Runners are at first and third, one away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Desmond is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, DJ LeMahieu, he grew up as a shortstop, but he's turned himself into one of the best defensive second basemen in the game. If you need proof, just watch the constant highlight reel plays and rock-solid fundamentals. He's got a Gold Glove from 2014. That should tell you everything you need to know.
Brandon Belt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
The 0-1 delivery. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Giants on top, 1-0. Jeff Samardzija will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this will be his 2nd start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Charlie Blackmon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. A quick out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Span. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. We get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
Samardzija's ready. Here's the first pitch. Aaron Judd is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. EK, you look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Takes this the other way to right. Pence is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail this one 1-0.
I'll be right back, man. I gotta let my dogs out. Alright, man.
Brandon Crawford will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season.
Crawford.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, one away.
And, you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile-an-hour fastball.
You guys.
He did it right there.
I'm like, what's the matter? Nobody in the
First
chat
pitch
anymore?
on its way. Mac Williamson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Into the windup. Here comes the
It
0-1.
is scorching hot outside.
Right over the top with that
Took the
curveball,
dogs
and
off
it's
sweating
0-2.
ass over
Oh,
here.
just a
It's
little
crazy.
over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it
Get a
again, but he
beagle
got the
him up.
curveball instead.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Well, they're more like, yeah, they're hunting dogs. They're a pain in the ass, though.
Joe Pennick takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away.
They like to escape and shit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
Nice.
Ball's there,
Out of
and
the
he is
dirt,
out
too.
trying to take second.
What?
Good throw.
Definitely a hit and run right there, and he's hoping to find the hole that's
Yeah, they're
vacated
smaller.
by the shortstop covering the base.
Smaller than like
But
a
once
lab
he
or
fails to
something.
make contact, it's an easy out down there at second.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a hound, man. Fox hunting and shit. You know when the guys ride the horses and all the dogs run with them?
Off the
Like the
plate,
little ones,
one
not the
ball, one
bloodhounds,
strike.
obviously. The
The
big
way
ones,
these
but
guys have been swinging at
the
everything,
little ones that they hunt
I'm
foxes
surprised you didn't go
and
after
hares
that one,
with.
too.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Yeah.
Hot shot to third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, just goes right through him.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
As a lot of them are, this one was stolen off the pitcher. He didn't even give the guy a second look over there at first. So he gets a great jump over there, and there's no way you're throwing him out.
The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And another foul ball. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Giants leave one. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Samardzija has his target. 0-1 on its way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Panic is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down.
Yeah, very tough to get on top of a fastball at 96. And even if you miss it by an inch or two, you know, this is what the result will be, an easy pop-up.
Nolan Arenado will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Jelly on
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The average coming into play right at 320. 1 home run and a couple RBIs.
I don't like Jello. No, there's a difference. Jam and jelly are different.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll take no chances here as he
Jam
swipes
has,
this
like,
ball away. It stays a
it.
foul ball.
Jelly is just like a...
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Denard Span is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Center fielder, number 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Digging in to try it again, Jarrett Parker. He singled his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1?
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Span the runner at first with nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Judd will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, two very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Two one, here it is. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And Span is going to be caught stealing here. He's out at second base.
That's a big-time throw right there. I mean, a big-time throw.
Nice play.
Anytime you can get this guy, you've done something.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Gonzalez to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down quietly, but they're up 1-0. Joey Gallo will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Samardzija into the windup. Here it comes. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Crawford is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line.
Oh, he caught it.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow.
Wow.
Second baseman.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder. And the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box cam. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
So striding in, number 27, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off there 1-0. In there, 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Buster Posey will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. First offering on its way. Right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman,
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. In there, strike one. One run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, he hasn't made too many mistakes on the mound so far, but hitting a guy here with 2 strikes is definitely not something he was trying to do.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Runners on the move for second. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. In the dirt, and now let's see. But fortunately here, no advance. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. In now, Mac Williamson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
I think he's set up for that changeup again, Steve. Don't you?
I was thinking the same thing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Here's Joe Panic. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting,
Eduardo Nunez Steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from
you. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Looped out toward third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave them loaded, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judd, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
One out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Samardzija gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out.
I think he's going to owe his first baseman big time after that play. You know, the throw is high, and that'll be a sure error, but look at the hops as he gets up to snare it. Then he comes down with his foot on the bag. That's a nice play.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Might have been anticipating the sinker there because he was well under that one.
Hit hard to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. It remains 1-0. Denard Span will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gonzalez is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the fifth.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jarrett Parker is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. One run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think so, and show track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now here's a swing by Pence and a ball hit well out to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The catcher, number 28,
Buster Posey will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And a dive, but he's back. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, I finished the other season. I started a new one.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Judd looks up. See you later.
Modern,
over the wall,
like,
a
this
home
year's
run.
rosters and everything. So it's cool. So everything I play in is all like
Buster Posey. As the Giants have now taken a 3-0
it's almost like having
lead.
2017. You know, the game's not that much different. It's just people make. You can go to the roster vault and download people's rosters, and people make like the roster for the new year. You know.
So all you have to do here is go back to that 2-out walk. I mean, without that, this guy wouldn't have even gotten a shot here in the inning. So here's another instance where losing your focus on the mound can really come back to haunt you.
Brandon Belt is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Now that last home run estimated at a distance of 421 feet.
Different. So if
Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it.
The new roster
in time, and the side is
pretty
retired.
much all you're paying for.
Bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get
people
another
that
look
do
at
it
the
do a
two-run
good
dinger.
job, you know.
Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Gary Sanchez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
In for strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
On the ground up the middle. Panic with the dive. He's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
Up next for Colorado, designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Now to the plate, Joey Gallo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but you know, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Ian Desmond will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And it's quickly 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. Bounce towards the second baseman. Panic barehanded. It's in time.
Oh, love it.
3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Brandon Crawford will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 pitch. A little low. It's 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Full count now. 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Mac Williamson digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Chris Russin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Mac Williamson will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, he sends it out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Oh, it's just so nice to be able to bring in a reliever that can get you a ground ball. Sure enough, first batter he faces, he gets him to hit the ball on the ground, and it turns into a very important double play.
Here's Joe Panik, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 3 and the Rockies nothing. DJ LeMahieu will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far, as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Pence. Makes the play, 1 away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Charlie Blackmon steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Right there for strike one.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Panic. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Trevor Story will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. High and deep to left center field. Span ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base? So forget about the miscue there as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Aaron Judd steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
One and 2.
Oh, what are you doing? Swing it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Set to deal on 2 and 2. Hit hard to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder,
Yeah, it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Carlos Gonzalez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. it's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Nice.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives him a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Gary Sanchez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Samardzija sets. First pitch on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Pence, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, he put up a string of zeros up until this point, but it looks like his shutout's not going to be in the cards as he gives up his first run here on the RBI double.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija.
Yeah.
So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Corey Guerin will get the call now as he'll try to get the final two outs and send this one along into the eighth.
Corey Guerin.
Nah, Cleveland has LeBron. They got Kevin Durant.
Joey Gallo will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with two men in scoring position and only one away. From the stretch. Out in front of it, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul for strike two. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to one here on the RBI ground ball.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a one-run game.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third.
These are the at-bats where there's pressure on both sides, and you better believe that that man out on the mound is feeling it too.
Trying to hold the lead. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
A man on third with two down. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's
Oh,
going to
he
get
got
on
him
through
in.
into
Oh,
center
my
field
God.
for a base hit. In comes the runner
Tied
from
it
third,
up.
and this ball game is
Unbelievable.
tied here in the 7th.
And this is what you need if you're going to build a winning ball club.
Game.
You've got to have those support guys down in the order. And he comes through with an important 2-out RBI.
DJ LeMahieu steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. On the move is Desmond. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. One and 2. Here it comes. He's running again. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Hunter Pence will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2.
Make sure you stay on the porch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez sprinting after it. Well, unfortunately, it appears he's going to be forced out of the game with what looks like a lower left arm injury. Hard to tell how serious it is, however. Could be a range of things, and we're hoping it's something that doesn't keep him out for too long.
What?
Jordan Patterson is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing right field, number 10.
It's dangerous, Bubba.
Jordan Patterson.
Come on, come inside.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. The Humidor certainly doing its job so far as you get a look at our line score for this one. A low-scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. Buster Posey gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. High and deep to straightaway right. Patterson ranging back. Still going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Brandon Belt will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Here's Belt.
He hit it out.
High drive. Right field. Out of here.
Jesus.
A solo home run here for Brandon Belt as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider, but this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there, just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Jason Mott will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Brandon Crawford will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ball game. Maybe something will change for him.
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Giants lead it 4-3. Hunter Strickland will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Leading off the inning, Charlie Blackmon, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Charlie Blackmon.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. grounded to short. Crawford's got it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Up next for Colorado,
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Rockies are challenging the previous
All right, we'll
play.
take one last look at it here. Now, the question is, if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
In now, Trevor Story, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Just checking.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Ah, a bit of a gamble right here. Remember, he represents the tying run. But this is a team that won't shy away from taking some chances. And he's into second base here with nobody out.
Line drive to center field. Span is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Left fielder number 99.
Aaron Judd will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Swing and a shot to third. And, oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
Stepping in now, Jordan Patterson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Runner goes for second. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Rockies striding in to start the ninth, Mac Williamson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
He's set. Here it comes. Joe Panik stands in as he looks at a called strike. Lined hard toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Mike Dunn will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Mike Dunn.
Eduardo Nunez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Hit back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. So as he favors that right leg, it looks like he's going to have to come out of the game. He is coming off on his own power, however, so hopefully it's only a minor injury. So coming to the plate, Denard Span, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Nothing further in the San Francisco ninth. On to the bottom half. One last shot for Colorado. They trail it here by just a run. Aaron Hill will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 7, Aaron Hill.
Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Mark Melanson.
Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Number 28.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, a lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle curve, but you'll see it here. It's a little tough to see, but that index finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball. And that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Melanson's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Joey Gallo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Lays out, and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
And how about that for putting an exclamation point on a victory? Just a super play there to record the final out with some style.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, the Giants were buoyed tonight by a fine offensive performance turned in by this man, Buster Posey. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the